Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Society, the place where we dig into everything that matters on four wheels. Today, I'm excited to take you on an in-depth ride through one of the most trusted names in compact SUVs, the 2026 Honda CR-V. This vehicle has for years defined what it means to balance reliability, versatility, and everyday practicality. But in 2026, Honda has refined it, breathed new life into it, and added more tech and polish than ever before. So for the next stretch, let's walk through everything: the design, the engine choices, the hybrid option, the interior, features, safety, how it drives, the price, and what makes it truly stand out in a crowded SUV world. When you first lay eyes on the 2026 CR-V, it's clear this isn't just a minor update. Honda has sharpened the lines, given it more presence, and injected a subtle but confident character into the exterior. The front fascia is more upright, the grille bolder, with a mesh texture that flows into angular LED headlamps. Those LED lamps now tuck elegantly into the fenders and wrap slightly, giving the front end a more premium, cohesive look. The daytime running lights adopt a clean C shape, lending finesse and identity when the car is on. Below, the bumper design is tighter and more sculpted, with elements of chrome or matte finishes and trims, lending a hint of ruggedness without overdoing it. The shoulders are muscular, the wheel arch is subtly flared, and depending on trim you can get 18 or 19-inch alloys that fill the stance beautifully. At the rear, the signature vertical taillights remain, but they're trimmed thinner, sharper, better integrated, and the tailgate design is cleaner, giving the CR-V a modern silhouette that marries utility and elegance. Underneath all that style, Honda gives you two main powertrain options for 2026. The first is the familiar 1.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder gasoline unit producing about 190 horsepower and 179 lb-ft of torque, paired with a continuously variable transmission, CVT. This setup is designed for balance, smoothness, efficiency, stress-free daily driving. It won't blow your mind, but it will take you where you need to go with confidence. But the newer, more exciting option is the hybrid system, which combines a 2.0-liter gas engine with dual electric motors to produce 204 horsepower total. This hybrid system delivers instant torque from the electric side, which adds a noticeable boost in urban driving and gives the CR-V more responsiveness off the line. The hybrid also supports driving modes and improved traction management, especially in all-wheel drive variants. Now, Honda offers the CR-V in multiple trims. Starting with the gas versions, you can choose LX, EX, or EXL. For 2026, the lineup expands into hybrid versions: Sport, Sport L, Trail Sport, and the flagship Sport Touring Hybrid. The hybrid versions command a higher price, but also bring greater fuel efficiency and sophistication. The hybrid CR-V starts around $37,025 in its lower trims, and can climb toward $43,645 for the top Sport Touring Hybrid, depending on options. The base gas CR-V trims begin around $30,920 for the LX version. As you step up trims, add all-wheel drive, or select more features, you can push toward $42,250 in certain configurations. Let's talk driving and performance. The gas CR-V is reliable, refined, smooth. The CVT keeps things calm, and noise insulation has been improved so that engine drone is minimized. On highways especially, it feels composed and serene. But when you shift into the hybrid CR-V, you notice a different character. The electric motors fill and torque seamlessly, making low-speed acceleration more responsive and intuitive. In real-world testing, the Sport Touring Hybrid hits 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 7.9 seconds. Not sports car territory, but solid for the class. The hybrid versions also benefit from enhanced traction control and AWD systems, especially in trail sport and sport touring trims. Ride quality is another area where the CR-V shines. The suspension is tuned for comfort, so rough roads and potholes get absorbed with dignity, while the chassis remains stable in corners. Steering is decently responsive and light enough for city use, but precise enough to feel confident in tighter turns. The hybrid versions feel marginally smoother, particularly in start-stop traffic, where the electric assist is most active. Stepping inside, Honda continues to impress with its philosophy of less is more, but elevated. The cabin feels open and uncluttered, with soft-touch materials, solid build quality, and a layout that emphasizes ease of use. The dashboard features a full-width honeycomb textured metal trim that cleverly conceals air vents for a sleek appearance. The center screen is now a 9.0-inch touchscreen across many trims, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built in. Behind the wheel, higher trims offer a 10.2-inch digital instrument cluster showing everything from speed to hybrid power flow, navigation, and driver assist statuses. Physical knobs for volume and climate remain, which many drivers appreciate instead of fully touch-based controls. Everywhere you touch feels premium and durable. Comfort is a strong suit here. Front seats are redesigned for better support and comfort on long drives. Rear passengers benefit from generous legroom and headroom, and the rear bench even reclines slightly in better trims. The panoramic sunroof option floods light into the cabin, making it feel more spacious. Sound insulation has also been stepped up. At highway speeds, wind and road noise are kept to a whisper relative to many rivals. Cargo space remains highly competitive. In the gas versions, you get about 39 cubic feet behind the second row. Fold those seats down, and you open up over 70 cubic feet of usable space. In hybrid versions, cargo is slightly reduced because of battery packaging, but the trade-off is often worth it for the efficiency gains. On the safety front, Honda brings in its full suite of driver assist technologies, known as Honda Sensing. Every CR-V gets adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, forward collision mitigation, road departure mitigation, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alerts, and improved parking sensors. In 2026, Honda has refined the software to make these systems feel smoother and less obtrusive. High trims go further, with a 360-degree camera system, enhanced automatic braking, and more advanced driver aids. Fuel economy is one of the headline features for hybrid CR versus. Honda claims up to 40 miles per gallon in city/highway combined driving for certain hybrid trims. The gas-only models aim for about 30 miles per gallon combined, though actual numbers depend on trim, driving conditions, and wheel size. Over time, the hybrid's lower fuel costs often justify its premium, especially for drivers who put a lot of miles on their vehicles. Reliability is where Honda has long led the pack. CR versus have a reputation for longevity, durability, and relatively low maintenance costs. Parts are widely available, service networks are robust, and owner satisfaction tends to be high. The 2026 model carries that legacy forward. Resale values for CR versus historically remain strong, making it a wise long-term choice. Is the CR-V perfect? Of course not. Some critics note that the base gas engine can feel a bit underpowered, especially when heavily loaded or climbing steep grades. Some rivals now offer more powerful turbo or hybrid options that feel sportier. The infotainment system, while upgraded, still lags the flashiest systems in terms of graphics or responsiveness in certain trims. And if you're looking for plug-in hybrid or full electric versions, those aren't part of the CR-V lineup yet. That said, the CR-V has strengths, balanced driving dynamics, comfort, a practical cabin, safety, and brand trust have never been more relevant. In its segment, where many cars try to do everything flashy, the CR-V stands by doing everything well. It's not about excitement at every turn, it's about being dependable, confident, and luxurious in its own right. So if you're shopping this year, the 2026 Honda CR-V deserves serious consideration. For families, city commuters, weekend adventurers, it fits the bill. Its efficiency gains from hybrid versions make real sense for real-world use, and the interior comfort ensures long drives don't wear you out. Thank you for riding along with me today. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Car Society so you never miss a full deep dive. Leave a comment below. What trim would you pick, gas or hybrid? Until next time, keep your wheels turning, drive safe, and see you in the next one.